Thank you all very much for coming this evening. My name is Delores VandenBooogaard, and I have been a Norwex consultant here in the Greater Edmonton area since 2006. So first of all, Carla, I would like to say thank you very much to you for having all of your friends and family over this evening and for inviting me into your home. This is a sample set to keep you looking young, youthful, and absolutely beautiful in your own state.
Thank you.
Absolutely. In her state. I said in her state.
Yes.
I always say that if I don't have hosts, I don't have a job. So thank you very much for employing Albertans tonight.
You are very
Excellent. And I also would like to say thank you to my past hosts because it is unusual for me as an evening for tonight, absolutely, that all three of you have hosted presentations for me over the last 6 months or so. So thank you very much. I know that Norwex's hosting program is extremely generous. Do any of you remember offhand how much you received for free?
I think it was like $545.
$545?
600, I think.
600?
Mine was over 7.
Over 7. Yeah. Norwex's hosting program is unbelievably generous, and the neat thing for me is I've met all of you within the last year. And prior to that, you were totally un-Norwex. Mm-hmm. So how would you say, what's your life like now?
Clean.
Absolutely, absolutely. All right, so how many of you here are familiar with Norwex's products? Okay, show of hands, let me just see. How many of you have never attended a Norwex presentation? Okay, excellent, perfect. Really good mix tonight. So this here is an enviro cloth. And when I started using Norwex's products about 10 years ago, what impressed me about their products was they were actually used in hospitals. So what I like is that you can just use them with water. Now for the nurses in the crowd tonight, you're thinking, how can you just use them with water? So have you ever seen microfiber at the dollar store or at stores around town? All right, what is the difference between their microfiber and Norwex's microfiber? It's actually in the word. How micro are their fibers? So take a look at the end of one of your hairs. And if your hair is too short, Bubba, feel free to look at someone else's. See if you can split the end of that hair 6 times. In order for a product in North America to be called microfiber, the fibers need to be split a minimum of 6 times. Norwex's microfiber is a minimum of 1/200th the size of a human hair. That is why you only use our products with water. There's a huge difference. All right, so if I were to pull this strand of string straight, I could reach from Winnipeg to the Gulf of Mexico with one cloth. One strand of string. From Winnipeg to the Gulf of Mexico, absolutely, with one cloth. Okay, so how do you use it? Because some people have used Norwex's products before, but they didn't use them properly. So first of all, when you make them wet, you just run them underneath the tap, and then you fold the cloth in half as many times as possible, and then you wring it out. You need to get all the water out of the properties of the microfiber in order for the cloth to be able to pick up everything off the surface. So some people will say to me, well, what about chicken juice? What about different things that we have on our counters in the kitchen? Like, what do I use to wipe them up? This cloth can be used for wiping absolutely everything off the surface just by using water. And here's the best thing. They leave the surface streak-free and shiny. Who remembers what percentage of time cleaning with Norwex's products will save you?
75.
Ah, very good. You're paying attention. Yeah. So just by using water, it makes the surfaces streak-free and shiny. And it's effortless. It's quick and it's easy, and it reduces your cleaning time by 75%. How many of you would like to reduce your cleaning time by 75%? All right, I'm going to take a little bit of butter, and I'm going to go spread it all over Carla's fridge. Can everybody see that?
Carla's having palpitations.
No, this ain't her first rodeo. Yeah. Getting ready for the grandkids. All right. So once again, just by using water, you flat fold your cloth after you've properly wrung it out, because now I have 8 fresh cleaning surfaces by folding it flat twice, and I'll actually be using the properties of the microfiber to pick things up off the surface into the cloth. So you can see how it wipes off the butter from the surface And if you have a high gloss surface, windows or mirrors, you can follow it right afterwards with a polishing cloth, a window cloth, and it leaves that surface totally streak-free and shiny.
And for windows, you don't need soap of any kind.
Are you declaring that or are you asking that? You're asking, absolutely. You only use it with water. So this is your working cloth. This is called the enviro cloth, and you use your enviro cloth wet. This is your window cloth. This is your polishing cloth. It actually says polish right on the tag, and you use your window cloth dry. You can use them in conjunction with each other. Now, if you have a glass coffee table, you could actually just use a spray bottle, 2 mists of water on that surface and wipe it with your window cloth. If you get out of the shower and you have condensation on your mirror, perfect time, Robin, to grab your window cloth, just wipe it down. It'll take everything off of that surface, any flossing residue or soap splatters. It will make that window or mirror streak-free and shiny just by using water with this cloth. Yes?
If I happen to make Carla's day and buy a lot of products tonight, and if I don't remember how to use them, is there anywhere that can teach me or show me?
Absolutely. Carla, where can she look?
I looked at YouTube because I bought a mop, and I went through everything for every product that I bought, and I looked it up, and it was wonderful. Showed me how to use it, what we could do. It was excellent. How to wash them.
On my YouTube channel, I have 42 videos
Yeah.
teaching you how to use all the products. So if you don't remember this evening how many sprays with the mattress spray, or how to use your mop, or which cloth to use for which function, that is what the YouTube channel is for. And the other thing is, I'm always just an email away. I have a website. You can always just contact me at any time, and I'd love to answer your questions.
This is at the back of your book.
That is at the back of the book. You've got it. All right, one thing that I do need to show you before we head to the living room. This is my favorite product.
Absolutely.
Why, Carla?
Well, I have to say, I bought it 2 years ago. I was telling everyone that I bought it 2 years ago, and I never used it because I never went to a presentation, and I didn't know how to use it. But I knew one day I'd learn. So after I came to the presentation, I learned that I could be washing my stainless steel with just a little bit of water. It lasts forever. I've been using it, I can't even tell you how many, on all my sinks. And you just, from your little silver mat here, a little bit of water, and then you just wash it through. It cleans it like you never did. And I was using SOS, scratching the heck out of it just lightly. This is
Are you talking to me?
my husband.
Oh,
But it is amazing how it cleans it. It really is.
I don't have a stainless steel sink, but I use that on something else.
absolutely.
But you, of course,
You can use it on your glass top stoves. Each of you had a chance to take a peek through that before and after book. There's lots of excellent suggestions in there of different uses for the cleaning paste. You can use them on the front of your shoes. You can use them on hard water buildup around your faucets. Oh, Angela, you need to share that story about your expensive purse.
That's what we're just talking
Yeah.
Here, I have a white purse, an expensive one. and
Louis Vuitton.
I was upset because I was in Vegas and someone must have just got a spray tan, and I was walking by them and it got the whole side brown. So I tried everything to get it off, and then I came home and Jeff was like, "You should try your Miracle Norwex stuff." So I made a paste and I put it on, and it cleaned it all off. And nothing else I tried got it off.
Perfect.
It's amazing.
Perfect. Excellent. So after you've scrubbed out your sink with your cleaning paste, you just go over it afterwards with your enviro cloth and you just dry off the surface. And in that before and after book, you can see lots of different products that it works on. Excellent. Well, ladies, that wraps it up for the kitchen. We're going to head to the living room and actually get started. So go and pick your seat and I'll meet you over there. All right, ladies, so each of you have a little clipboard this evening in front of you, and on that clipboard you're going to read there are some product testimonies on there from customers and from fellow consultants across North America. You could take your time and read over those. Every one of you have a different board, which I think some of you noticed that all the testimonies on all the boards are different. So you can pass those around later if you want to read each other's. But on the back side of your board, there's a little pocket. Now in that pocket you can stick your order form if you would like. I do ask that everyone takes the time to fill out their order form, regardless if you're here tonight to place an order. I say it's like signing my guest book for coming here this evening. And I also say that if your husband sent you out the door and told you to spend no money, I am pro-marriage. So, no problem. I am actually an educator. So it is my goal to teach you something that you didn't know before you came this evening, so that you feel when you leave that you've left with something valuable. So just fill out the top portion of your order form, and because we are in Canada, and if you would like to receive emails from me in the future, I do ask that you just sign that little tag up in the top left-hand corner saying that I may email you, and if not, please just put a line through there and I will know that you would prefer not to receive emails from me. All I send is one email once a month just telling you what's on sale. If you ever want anything, I can ship any products anywhere across North America, so it makes it super convenient for you that you don't have to attend a presentation, but if you want to get a hold of me, you know you hear from me once a month. The other thing that you have on your board is this little bookmark. As we're talking about the products here this evening, you might want to make a bit of a wish list of some things that you may like for cleaning your home in the future. And you can take this bookmark home with you, as well as the catalog. Feel free to write your name on the front of the catalog. I am no librarian. Please fold corners. I gave you a pen, write in your book, because the products do not come with instructions. I am your instruction manual, so feel free to write in your catalog and take that book home with you this evening as well. My contact information is on the back. Now we're going to play a little bit of a game tonight. For those of you who love games, we're going to find out in about 2 seconds, and for those of you who don't care, we will also identify you in about 2 seconds. So how this works is I talk about a product, the most aggressive game player yells out the page number and totally interrupts me. How do you like my game? All right, here we go. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is the enviro cloth. We talked about that when we were in the kitchen. Page 8. Excellent. Page 8, there you go. These enviro cloths are available in 4 different colors. I was using the blue color in the kitchen. So these are your everything cloths. These will exclusively remove all the chemicals from your home just by using these simple cloths. Now I have my house color coded because I'm Dutch and I need a system. So I use pink in the kitchen because you may not bleach these cloths. When you launder Norwex's products, I've got a couple instructions, and I'm actually going to give each of you a magnet tonight to take home to stick to your washing machine so you know how to properly care for your products, because we don't want to wreck them. Okay? Norwex's products all have a 2-year warranty and a 60-day money-back guarantee, and the only guarantee I can give you is I don't get products sent back to me, because I don't sell anything I personally don't like. So we'll talk about that later. But I use pink in the kitchen because they will stain. So if you wipe up some ketchup, tomato sauce, some fruit juice, maybe some wine, pink hides the stains in kitchens. And I have kitchen cloths that are over 2 years old that are still pink, and they still look great. On the other hand, if you used yellow in the kitchen, it would look really bad in a week and you'd be hiding it when your friends came over. So we use yellow for toilets. Every bathroom underneath the bathroom sink has a yellow cloth. Green, we use for drying down our shower stall. How many of you hate cleaning your shower stall? It's something that people will even hire a house cleaner just to get their showers cleaned once in a while. If you chamois down your shower stall with this cloth, I will guarantee you, you will never get any soap scum buildup. You won't. If after every shower you chamois down that tile, the tub, whatever it is that you have, the glass doors, it'll stay streak-free and shiny because every time you wipe it, you're cleaning it. Remember the butter on the fridge? Do you think that that butter is more aggressive than a little bit of soap lying on your wall when it's still wet? It totally picks it off every time. Blue, we use for dirty jobs. Anything that we know is going to stain. Wiping our vehicles, the interior of the vehicles, barbecue, oven, anything that we know will stain, we grab the blue. Okay, here's a pop quiz. If I find a yellow cloth on my island, what am I concerned about? There is a bathroom without a cloth. Super simple system. And we also talked in the kitchen about the window cloth. This is a polishing cloth. Who can tell me the page number?
Page 10.
Oh my goodness, I'm going to need an adjudicator around here. All right, who else said 10 over here? All right, Glenda. So this is the window cloth, and you use it wet or dry? Dry. Well, you all can't have a card. All right, so you use the window cloth dry. It is a polishing cloth, and it actually says polish on the tag. All right. Now, next favorite item on the list is Norwex's dusting mitt. Who has Norwex's dusting mitt? I do. I do page 11. She just got married. She's into the I-dos over here. Yeah, yeah. All right, so this is a thick, plush microfiber which statically charges, works great on your baseboards, on your knickknacks, on dark wood furniture. I do recommend that you put 1 squirt of water onto your mitt. And personal preference, I wear one on each hand because then I'm really fast. I can pick things up and massage a willow tree and zip underneath it with the other hand. It's really quick, machine washable. You can use it for the dashboards on your vehicles, for any surfaces around your home. And I've been using the same dusting mitt at my home for over 10 years. It's all about reducing the amount of things that we are throwing into the landfill. All right. So, who here has, who has a testimony maybe about the dusting mitt? Anyone?
As soon as I was at someone's party, Sharon's party, and you did a dusting mitt on the side of the screen.
Oh, right.
Unreal. I did it on my screen, it was gross.
Right. Absolutely.
You take
You take the mesh window screens. Yeah. Yeah. You pop out your mesh screens. But you do use the mitt soaking wet, absolutely. And you wring it out and it works like it's magic. It pulls off all the dirt and the dust that's stuck into the grooves of your mesh screens. Works phenomenal, absolutely.
And I've got dark bedroom furniture that drives you crazy.
Yeah.
2 mitts, I make the bed, I'm done. Like,
Good
it's so
job,
good.
good job. All right, so how many of you have Norwex's laundry detergent? All right. So when you're laundering your Norwex products, we paid, good job, Loretta, good job. All right, page 31. When you're laundering Norwex's products, first of all, we said that we want to launder them with lint-free laundry, okay, because our spokes are shaped like this from our microfiber. And what's gonna happen to your perkiness of your microfiber spokes if you throw that in with a load of fluffy towels? You will lose your Karen, that would be devastating. So you do not want to lose your perkiness. So you want to launder your products with lint-free laundry, okay? The other recommendation that I have is that you launder your products with a scent-free detergent. I have found a correlation with people finding that their cloths collect odor when they use a heavily scented laundry detergent. So I like to ask people, what do you think is making that laundry detergent smell so much? This is Norwex's pure soap. So this is the difference between store-bought laundry detergent and Norwex's. Lynn, do you want to give those a shake for me? This is excellent for anybody who has any skin sensitivities at all right? Rosacea, eczema, allergies of any sort, newborn babies, because it's totally pure soap. The other thing is, check this out. This is how much soap you use in a regular load. Top loader. That's it. If you have a front loading washing machine, you may use 1 teaspoon. That's it. 1 teaspoon. How many of you use Norwex's laundry detergent? I do. Okay, who has a fun testimony about Norwex's laundry detergent? Okay, go for it, Vanessa.
Jeff tried to do
Oh, sorry, Angela.
It's okay. Jeff did do the laundry. He put his favorite white Google Wash shirt in with a red dress that had never been washed before. And I woke up to him swearing and I thought, oh no, what happened? So I go, he pulls up the shirt and it's pink like one of the cloths. And so then we got out the Norwex, soaked it for a little bit and then washed it once. And it came out, it was white, perfect. So I got it out really fast.
I spilt some wine on myself when I was in Vancouver, staying in a hotel. And I didn't have my Norwex stuff with me, so by the time I got home, it was dried, and I had, tied it up in a bag and took it home. And then I laid it out on my washing machine. I made a paste with that laundry detergent and let it sit overnight. The next day, I went down and checked on it. It wasn't totally out. It was almost out. I threw it through the washing machine. It came out totally clean.
And it's
Awesome.
great with grease, like food grease, splatters, it
Yeah.
takes it all out and makes it.
How many of you have stainless steel appliances with heavy, any smears on them? Sometimes people will use different products for cleaning their appliances, and then they find that the products aren't actually cleaning, they're leaving a residue. When you have a residue on your stainless steel appliances, you just mix a little bit of that laundry detergent into a glass of water, dip your enviro cloth into it. It's like a magic eraser. It's phenomenal. It just takes all of the marks off of your appliances and makes it streak-free and shiny. You bet. Works excellent. All right, so how many of you hand wash your dishes? Okay, yeah, you hand wash some of your dishes. I had a customer tell me that she was hosting her family for Easter dinner this spring. And she said that her dishwasher broke on her. And she had 30-some people at her home.
23.
Page 20. Oh, what is on page 23, Lynn?
Dishwashing soap.
The dishwashing soap. Oh, I love this too. Absolutely. So it only takes one to win. Good job. Excellent. Norwex's dish liquid is also, it smells great. You're going to want to unscrew it and smell it. But it also works fabulous for washing your dishes. Any of you ladies using Norwex's dish liquid?
I've tried it, yes.
Okay.
I'm saving it for precious moments.
You're saving it for precious moments. Oh, for China. Nice. Nicely done. So she told me that they washed all of the dishes and dried them all with 2 of Norwex's tea towels. They are crazy absorbent. You know how a lot of tea towels kind of move the water around and don't actually wick it up? She had 2 of these tea towels. Who said a page number over here? Good job. What page? 21. Page 21. She had 2 of these towels. Not only did they dry all their pots and pans, but also all the dishes down to the wine glasses with using these 2 tea towels. You can buy them in sets. You can also buy them with matching cloths. Now, people often ask me, what is the difference between these dish cloths and Norwex's enviro cloths, like the one I was using in the kitchen? And this is the best analogy I can give. My mom is 78, and she knit cloths for us. Does anybody have a grandma that liked to knit cloths? She's now making scarves instead. Very, very attractive scarves instead of cloths. I put her out of business. And these cloths are what we always used for wiping up breakfast, lunch, and supper, just the breadcrumbs and such, right? But if you spilled chicken juice on the counter, what would you go get?
Paper towel.
Right. Lysol, bleach, a chemical cleaning product, right? Okay, so the enviro cloths are your chemical replacement. Those cloths, just with water, are replacing the chemicals in your home. Whereas this cloth, these are the ones that you can use for breakfast, lunch, and supper, wiping up breadcrumbs, wiping off the table. They still make the surface streak-free and shiny. They're still high grade, 1/200th the size of a human hair, microfiber, but they are not for wiping up chicken juice, all right? So these 2 here, you have a set of these. You got these for free through Norwex's hosting program. How are you liking them?
I love them because, like you said, if I'm drying some dishes and Jeff and I are doing the dishes together, it's really fast. And then I leave one on the stove as well, and just
Hand towel.
hands on it.
Perfect. Well, you'll notice that the colors are really attractive together, and some people will use, the slate for a hand towel, and then the salmon or the blue or the sea foam as a dish towel. So if you like color coding your home, you can do that. You can do that as well. All right. Norwex's products are fair trade. So sometimes people will look at the tags as they're going around and they'll be like, hey, these are made in China. And I would like to tell you that Norwex, first of all, I just mentioned they're fair trade, but one of my customers from the west end of Edmonton was on a field trip with her daughter's school, and they were in the vicinity of Norwex's factory, and she asked if she could go for a tour. And get this, not one Norwex consultant has even gone for a tour that are currently consultants in North America. I've never been there. And she went to the factory, and these are pictures of her sitting at the machines. Not only is there a high roof line with bright lights, there are sleeping quarters with meals that are served. And she said, why do I support Norwex's products? Because they're making a difference globally. We are acting locally to reduce the amount of chemicals we are dumping down the drain by having a healthier home, better for our own families. There are 3 ways that we are in contact with chemicals. We inhale them, we ingest them, and we absorb them. So our goal is to radically reduce your exposure to chemicals for all areas of your life. All right, how many of you have used Norwex's face cloths?
Oh, hallelujah.
Tell us.
We have
Yeah,
them at home.
the body pack.
I've got 2 daughters. They use them and I use them. And the girls said they're wonderful. They take off all your makeup, all your mascara. You don't have to rub. So I started to use it because I thought, I like to use a little kind of makeup remover, and it's wonderful. It just, you put the cloth on your face, I run it under warm water, I wring it out a bit, rest it on my eyes, the mascara comes off. It is.
You don't even have to rub.
Fabulous.
I tell people you make your cloth nice and warm, you lay it underneath your eyes, and you can actually just blink on the cloth, and it just takes the mascara right off of your eyelashes. You don't have to rub your eyelashes at all. You are all frantically looking for the page number. Good job.
54.
Oh, Linda.
Yeah, I have the body cloth, too, face cloth, and I was telling Jenny about that. She goes, well, doesn't it, your mascara get stuck on it? Well, it does mark it, but you wipe it off and it comes out.
So what you're saying is the cloths also don't stain. Absolutely, as long as you rub it out right away. Now, here's the thing. Did I mention I was Dutch? So some people who are of the same background as me, they're really frugal. And their goal is that they would have 3 teenagers and they would buy 1 set of cloths for their 3 teenagers. That is not the intended use. Norwex is giving you 3 cloths to wash your face for 1 week. They will last for 2 years. They're $22.99. They are going to last for you for 2 years to remove all of your makeup. They exfoliate your skin. They help brighten and help you feel refreshed and clean. And when you're using these products just with water, you want to use one side of the cloth one day, the other side the next day. So you use 3 cloths in a week, then you launder them. So how do you launder them? I love talking about laundering our products. You throw them in the washing machine. Hot water, low scented to no scented laundry detergent, and no fabric softener, absolutely. Then you want to throw them in the dryers. Do you consider Bounce a fabric softener? Yes. Okay, excellent. Some people don't. So that's a really good point. You absolutely want to use no fabric softener, no bleach, and no chemicals on our products. So you get 3 cloths and they're gonna work for you for 2 years to wash your face.
And they don't smell sour after.
They don't smell.
Tend to smell sour. They do not smell sour at all. That's one thing I didn't know.
You're right. Karen, you are so on it. Here we go. Norwex's products do not collect odor if they are properly cared for. All right, so properly cared for. Remember we were talking about the dishcloths earlier? A lot of people like to stick their dishcloth after wiping the counter into their soapy water. All right? What's going to happen is if you submerge our cloths into soapy water, you are coating the silver that is embedded into our fibers. And you're going to make the silver ineffective. And your cloths will start to smell like the cloths my mom used to knit for us. All right? So by using these cloths, just by using water, are you laughing at me, Bubba? That's okay. I can
tell you what it is. Vanessa, when we talk about knitting cloths,
Yeah.
Vanessa really wanted to give something special at her wedding. So 150 people got handmade dishcloths.
Aww.
Me, Judy, and my mom, we all knit dishcloths for
Vanessa and Judy knit the most. Vanessa the most.
Aw, good job. Well, now you have to have a Norwex party and induce her all. Sorry, return. No, I'm just kidding. All right, so Norwex's cloths are embedded with silver. And who knows anything about the properties of silver? Bacteria cannot grow on silver. So avoid submerging them in soapy water because it's the soapy water that is going to coat the silver and cause your cloths to start smelling. So I'm going to show you a couple things that you can use in your soapy water instead of sticking your kitchen cloth in the sink. These 4 items right here.
26.
Absolutely. I'll be right over there. Okay, so this is Norwex's scrub cloth. This is our dish cloth. Okay, what do you love about this?
It gets all the gunk. If you have any hard jobs or dirty ones, that's what I would use.
Absolutely. This.
I like that one.
You like the blue one? Okay, what do you like about the blue one?
Well, with granite countertops, I don't know about you guys, but they're all marbled, right? So you can't tell if you've got food on top of it. So it dries on, and I've got a really mottled pattern. But if I take the blue cloth and I rub down my counter, it doesn't scratch it, and it removes all that debris.
Perfect.
And then I polish it.
Perfect, with an enviro cloth or the window cloth.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. So all of these items may go in soapy water. Now this is my personal favorite. You get 2 of these Spira sponges for $10 and you just make it wet, you dig it into that cleaning paste and you clean your sinks, you can clean your stove tops. I do all my dishes with this particular item. This is one of my favorite. It's called the Spira sponge. And then this one here is a stainless steel little scrubby, which you can use like with the oven and grill cleaner and some of our enzyme cleaners for cleaning inside your oven. All right, so I want you to flip to the back of the catalog and I want you to find my package page. I think I owe you ladies some cards over here. Page 34.
And 56.
Page 56. That's the one I'm looking for. All right. Page 56. Here we go. This is, hello there. I'm Delores.
I'm Debbie.
Debbie, nice to meet you. Thanks for joining us tonight. This is called the Safe Haven package. Look what's all in there. We've got our tea towel set, the cleaning paste, the Spira sponges, the laundry detergent, the face cloths, including the dusting mitt, the window cloth, and the enviro cloth, all in an awesome package put together for you at a discounted price. This is one of Norwex's best-selling items. I absolutely love this package. It's a great refresher package for people who are familiar with the products, as well as for people who are not familiar with Norwex's products to get them started. All right, next page, I want you to find for me the package page with the mop. Okay, Karen, I was just talking about you the other night because when I met you, I remember talking to you about the mop and you said to me you didn't need it because you were steaming your floors.
Yes.
Yes.
And vacuuming my
And
floors.
vacuuming your floors. So Karen, would you tell me what happened at your
It
home?
was very interesting. I thought I was kind of clean house, but I vacuumed my floors and I thought, great, 3 dogs, no fluff, no nothing. And then Delores came over and she ran that fabulous little mop over there down my hallway. It sweeps 2 sweeps down the hallway. It's the total width of their hallway, and we got a lot of stuff on there.
That's right. All right, who found the mop page for me? 14. Ah, look at you. Good job. Page 14 is the mop package. All right, so first of all, I'm going to make this really simple for you. Who has a pen? You should all have a pen because I gave you one. Yep. All right, so the top 2 packages, you can just put an X on them. I don't sell those. Remember I told you at the beginning of the presentation I only sold things that I like because I don't want to have to give anybody a refund. So you can just cross off those top 2 packages. Those top 2 packages have a fluffy head in them, which is polyester, and it's not as effective as the bottom 2 packages, which is a microfiber head. All right, so all I did was I just locked the head for a moment. Up here, you just push this clip up, and this is a telescopic handle. This is aluminum, it's extremely lightweight, and say you're going to paint your walls and you want to dust your walls prior to painting, you can nicely... I can't get up there. Oh, pardon me?
Want to check the dust?
It's a stained mop, but this mop has been used for 10 years. So it's okay if it stains, because it still works, it doesn't matter. All right, so you can dust them. The other thing you can do is you can attach mop-based brackets onto the back of your mop, wrap a cloth around it, and you can go outside and wash your windows. On the back cover of your catalog, there's a YouTube channel back there called Clean Natural, and I have a YouTube on there teaching you how to wash your outside windows. When you do your floors, always have your head unlocked so that your head can pivot in 180 degrees. And when you're learning how to use the mop, I actually recommend that you drop a fish cracker or a Cheerio or something on the floor with you to teach you how to use it. Because you don't want to be sweeping with it. You don't go back and forth. When you use Norwex's mop, you go forward, you twist your wrist, and you take everything with you as you go. It statically charges. The other thing is this head rips off. And if you want to leave a little bit of extra space on the far side so that it flips up, now you have exceptionally high baseboards, but for a lot of people this is sufficient for dusting your baseboards while you're heading down your hallway, and it dusts your baseboards at the same time as mopping your floor. All right, Vanessa, can I get you to just walk around with this for me and see what you can collect?
You look bad.
Ah.
I did mine back and forth and it sometimes kind of flipped.
Right.
I was doing it wrong.
Absolutely. So when you use the yellow head replaces sweeping and vacuuming of any smooth surface. And it like suctions to the ground while you're going. And this microfiber sticks to the floor and it holds on to everything and statically charges it into the fibers. Now, you'll notice that in those packages, it also comes with a wet mop, right? It comes with a yellow head. Here's my riddle. Sunny yellow dry, blue wet water. So you make your blue head wet. You rinse it underneath the tap, you fold it in half, you grab it in the center, and you wring her out. Okay, then you drop it on the floor and you attach it by Velcro, and it sticks onto the bottom. Never put your mop away wet with the wet pad on the bottom. It releases the glue on the Velcro. So just always hang your wet mop when you're done with it, and always put it away with your dry pad stuck on the bottom of your base. I have been using the same mop in my home for 10 years. And I'm still using the same heads. All right, this is a rubber brush, and the rubber brush is what you use to take all the dirt and the debris out of the mop head. So, Karen, why don't you tell us? You have dogs at your home.
3 dogs.
Right, and that was your wow moment, right? Like you had went from using vacuuming and a steam.
To using the mop. So after you dry mop, you clean all the debris off your mop head with that wonderful rubber brush. And it's got other uses for it too. But I go outside and really I could build a nest. When that stuff comes off of there, it's amazing what's on your floor and what you remove with that mop.
Vacuuming kicks the dust back up into the air. People will remove all the carpet out of their home, right? Maybe there's someone in your family with allergies. A product that I highly recommend for misting throughout your home, it's actually called mattress spray. But you can spray this on your mattresses, your pillows, your duvets, anything that's fabric. I have customers who have had musty smelling basements and they now spray this in the basement and it totally clears up the air. You can spray it on your pet beds and your pets. You know, if you have a pet that's chewing on itself, I've had customers tell me that it helped their pet with that as well. There's lots of, how many of you have a board that has testimonies from customers on it? You read the testimonies from the mattress spray. It's phenomenal. It's an enzyme-based cleaner. Ah, good job. All right, so after we've gone around the floor, here we go. What do we have? So, no, this is nothing.
But you know, Delores, I used to always only vacuum, and I cannot believe the difference. I just always did a floor vacuum. I always vacuum. I vacuumed all the time, and I love this mop.
No, she has the mop now.
She's been dancing.
Oh, I love that mop. Oh, yeah.
The other thing is the top of this ball kind of sticks to the wall, so if the phone rings, you can run and grab it and your mop does not come crashing down onto your hardwood. And just by using, now usually I would step outside with the rubber brush and take this dirt all off outside with the rubber brush, but just for demonstrating purposes, I had to make a pile. But thanks, Carla, for leaving me a little. Awesome.
Thanks, Vanessa, for finding it all.
Yeah, good job, good job. All right, so when you host a Norwex presentation, you can earn the window cloth for free, that polishing cloth. You can earn the enviro cloths for free, the car cloth, the dusting mitt, the kitchen scrub cloth. The ladies mentioned earlier how they got $400, $500, $700 for free through Norwex's very generous hosting program. And I will be very honest with you, it's honestly Norwex's generous hosting program because I didn't pay for any of it. So I get to come, hang out with a group of awesome ladies, teach you about a great product, and Norwex provides the free products. All right, so after the products that I've talked about this evening, how many of you would like a couple $100 to go shopping? All right. Okay, so by hosting a Norwex presentation at your home, you can earn hundreds of dollars for free. And the proof is here this evening. Here's a copy of Norwex's hosting packages. And you too, I always say, just look around the room and who do you know that is not here this evening that you feel would benefit from learning how to clean their home without chemicals and without harmful chemicals. And so I realize that water is a chemical. I have people call me on that all the time, and I'm just like, yes, I realize that, but we're talking about products that you wouldn't want to drink. So this is an awesome program for inviting people into your home and teaching them about Norwex's products, and I would be honored, and I consider it a privilege, to come into your home and to meet your friends and family and teach them about Norwex. But I also have another offer here tonight. Some of you would love to have some free products, but maybe some of you could just use $300 cash. And that is what I also do. I allow people, give people the opportunity and the gift of becoming a Norwex distributor. I will teach you how to do presentations. The data and entry on the computer system is user-friendly, and it's a fabulous way to be able to spread the word about Norwex's products, because I can't possibly teach all the homes. And you know people that I don't know. So you could influence them and help them to live a cleaner and healthier lifestyle by using these products. All right. So, how many of you, does anybody here have a question for me at all this evening?
I have a comment. This is my 6th show, and I learn something different every time you come and do a presentation. So that's what I appreciate, because now you know you can apply the products to different uses. It's not just one use.
Nope. Okay, so I need to show you one more fun item. Because you have a ledge up there, I need to do this. May I? Okay, so they know what I'm gonna do. This is Norwex's new Enviro wand, and you can attach it onto the mop, and you can do ledges with it. You can do ceiling fans, or you can bend it wherever you need to. This also is good for going down your lint trap. You can do the dashboards on your vehicles. Oh, Carla, this is going to be fun.
Oh, only for you, Delores. Actually, no, it's good. I already put that down for me.
Oh, look at that, just a little bit. Well done, well done. Well, I'll pass the mop around and you can feel how nice and light it is. All right, ladies, so I'm going to wrap up the evening by finishing off our card game. How many of you have cards? All right, the rest of you got to get in the game. Here's how we're going to wrap up the evening. I am going to allow you to ask me anything about my business. You can ask me what percentage I earn, how much I make, how many trips I've gone on, how many kids I have, why I decided to start selling Norwex. You can ask me anything you'd like, and I will generously give the rest of these cards away, and then we'll do a draw. So who would like to go first?
How many hits do you get on your YouTube sites? Like on average, because I know you have many.
Honestly, I don't even know. But I will give you cards for a great question.
Oh, because I bet you they're really high.
Aww.
They are very high.
Thank you.
Especially the mop one.
Excellent. That one helped you. You said that. That's excellent. All right. My YouTube channel is called Clean Natural. Or if you search under channels and type in Clean Natural, yeah, you'll find them there as well. Yeah, absolutely. And it's on the back of your catalog.
So do you have to have a certain number of parties to be a Norwex consultant?
Absolutely not. There are a lot of consultants who do this very casually. Some people do one show a month. My personal preference is 2 a week, because this is the second income for our family, and I find that by doing 2 presentations a week, I'm always in business. I have no problems doing business into the future. When our girls were little, I actually used to do presentations only on Saturdays, and I would do one in the afternoon, one in the evening, sometimes one in the morning, but now I do presentation during the week. So you're self-employed, so you work when you want to work, you book your own hours around your family schedule, and you work how often you want to work. Yeah.
When you get the products, is it your job, do they come prepackaged from the company, or do you have to do this as part of your job?
No, my job is to do the presentations and to educate the customer about the product. As you know, our hosts receive hundreds of dollars in free product, and our hosts receive like a big Christmas package of product, and they lay it all out in their living room, and it's really fun, and they just start filling their bags, and that way they get to see what everybody else purchased as well, to give them ideas. Hey, how does that veggie cloth work? Hey, what are you doing with those dryer balls? And they know what the other people purchased at their presentation. Now, there are 2 different ways for shipping. When you attend a presentation, if you want it shipped to your host's home, you get a group rate on shipping. $5.95, and it doesn't matter if you spend $30 or $300. Shipping is $5.95. But if you would like the service, say you live 2 hours from here and you're only visiting tonight, I can have the product shipped directly to your home as well, but there is a prorated chart for shipping to have that service directly to your home. But the benefit of that is my host can ship stuff way out east or out to the west coast, anywhere across North America when you host a presentation.
No, just so everyone knows, we're gonna be away for a couple weeks, so we'll be back at Thanksgiving.
Perfect.
So just in case you're planning on cleaning, you might have to hold off.
All right,
Okay.
you could do it too. Okay, 3 more questions.
How many consultants do you have? How many people have you educated?
I have approximately 3,000 distributors right now across North America. Yeah.
Amazing.
How much do you make a night, a show?
On average, Norwex consultants make $200 to $300 a night.
So if you have 3,000 people underneath you, do you get a percentage of their sales?
Absolutely, I do.
Now that's.
Norwex is direct sales, home party. We are not considered multi-level marketing. And so I do earn commission on the people that I personally train. So say, for example, Carla, if I started you in your business, you would be my responsibility. I am your go-to girl for all of your questions, all of your training, all of your resources. You come to me for everything. It is my job to train you and equip you properly to represent the company and their products. Then you, in turn, would train any people that you would start in the business if I did a good job of training you. And that way it's a ripple effect, and you would make a percentage as well on the people that you started in the business. So there is definitely a benefit to being able to help other people. But one thing that is very different with Norwex, actually head office just recently sent out a survey, and they asked across North America for people to rate what they felt was their #1 motive for being a Norwex consultant. And they gave us like 8 different options, like is it the free trips? I've earned 8 trips in the last 8 years. Is it the free product Norwex consultants receive? Is it the discount? You know, is it the monetary? What is it? You want to know what the majority of the Norwex consultants said? The highest ranked reason? They wanted to be a messenger to their community, to teach people about the product. And that just made so much sense to me, because it was like, I go out at night and I tell people every night, if you can't afford to purchase the products, please don't. I don't even want you to. I would rather come to your home and help you earn them for free than have you put something on credit here tonight. So if you here are this evening wanting to try the products, absolutely go for it. I know you will love anything that you purchase, and I think everybody's orders will be coming here to your home tonight. All right, so I'm going to give away some free product. These are our miniature travel pack cloths. They are miniature enviro cloths. You can use them for wiping your phones. What do you do with them?
I was gonna say nice for the baby.
Nice for the baby, absolutely. Excellent. All right, I am looking for the Queen of Hearts. You have the Queen of Hearts? Excellent. How about the 2 of Diamonds? And the 5?
2 of diamonds, we'll give it to little mother.
2 of Diamonds. And the 3 of Spades. You have the 3 of Spades. Excellent. So there you go. Enjoy your free products.
Thank you.
Thank you. So if you do decide to purchase anything here tonight, I would love the opportunity to sit down with you at the kitchen table. If you think that you would like to host a presentation, I usually book about 4 to 6 weeks in advance, and I would love to pick a date with you. But if you know of somebody anywhere across North America that you think would be passionate about these products, it's from people right here in my area that I have consultants clear across North America. Maybe it's your niece, maybe it's your aunt. You maybe know of somebody who is very concerned about the environment, has health issues, but that's what I do. I teach people how to have financial freedom, have flexibility in their time, because as a mom, that is very important to me. So thank you all very much for coming out here tonight and giving me the privilege of teaching you about Norwex.